What is up, everyone? Welcome back. I hope you're all doing well in these insane pandemic Latin times at the moment. Today, we are checking out Poland's death metal band Mass Insanity, and the track Control Manipulate comes off their 2019 record. Poland's got a pretty awesome history when it comes to extreme metal. There's been some fantastic black metal and death metal bands, and thrash metal bands coming out of Poland. These guys have aggression, hate, and anger in spades. Just so much glorious nastiness that has come out of this country as far as extreme metal goes. Contacted by these guys a few months ago, wanting me to check them out. This track looks like it's going to be a brief ass kicker, coming in at a whole 3 minutes and 18 seconds. If you do like these guys, please go to their Facebook page and check them out. Link will be in the description below as always. The band is Mass Insanity. The track is Control Manipulate. And here we go. Love the slower, chuggier riffs there. And there's a little bit of that slightly quicker bass cadence. Love the video. It's a lot of fun. Love the killer attack on that bass line too. Already love the vocals. It's got that vicious bellow as opposed to the death gurgle. Oh, these guitars are so heavily layered. Big tone, great attack. And I love the fact that you bring that bass in there. It's a cool bridge. Sweet! There's that really slick tremolo, everything I was expecting. This has got twists that I simply did not expect. Different bits of melody, some synths. The vocal lyric is really good. You do get a lot of that natural voice and you get a lot of the voice and not a lot of the processing. Love that big bass drop there. That was slick. Oh, I actually thought it was over. That's why I went and checked the screen. That's a wicked bass line. Love those big bends and to punctuate the end of that riff too. Wow, that was really wicked. That was Mass Insanity's Control Manipulate off their latest record. And to be quite honest, I didn't expect a lot of that. When I hear death metal, I think of your tried and true death metal in one form or another. Didn't get progressive or technical in there, which typically leads me to think that I'm going to get more of the technical work, more riff changes, more tempo changes, and stuff like that. Different elements. I did not expect that. Those main riffs are really thick, really heavy, but the twists that are in there with the things being bass forward, with the electronics, with those different shifts, that's awesome. It makes the band stand out in a sea of bands that are doing death metal the way death metal has been done since the late 80s and early 90s. So that's awesome. That track alone makes me want to go listen to more of the record. I'm really picky about death metal vocals, like I am about black metal vocals. I'm not a fan of the death squeal of brutal death metal. It just doesn't do it for me. I like more of a bellow or a bark, different types of an aggressive. I like this guy's vocal tone quite a bit. I'm also really thrilled that it's not over processed to death. That it's not that they don't suffer from so much of the issues that happen with modern metal production, where they just take processing and effects on the voice and layer it so much that you don't get the actual vocal tone. The vocals here sound aggressive, they sound strong. You get that natural breakup that I want to hear. Call me an old school death metal fan, if you will, but I want to hear those natural elements and not the processing. I get that here. I really gravitate towards the vocal. Love all the musicianship. The riffs are so heavy and so strong. Their bass player is fantastic. He's got some really cool runs and spots. I love how you just get every aspect of the band in a really short, punchy, concise track with some cool twists that you just don't expect. These guys have been doing it a long time. There's a lot of records out. I certainly want to hear more from them. I can see why this is apparently making some waves right now, which is great. They're getting some press. I've seen them pop on. It looked like through their Facebook page, they're popping up on some Spotify lists, and other media outlets are talking about them, and they should, because this is friggin' awesome. So, if you're looking for something different, you're death metal, you want to support local bands, lesser known bands, these guys are certainly one to check out. Links to their Facebook page will be in the description below. Local bands, unsigned bands are struggling more than the bigger bands right now. They always do. They're certainly struggling more than they normally would right now due to the fact that they can't play live and they lose the revenue stream that they get from selling merch, which helps them get back in the studio and record more music. So if you like them, please go buy something. Give them some love. They certainly deserve it. Massive thanks to you guys for contacting me, giving me a chance to check you guys out, letting me know you exist. I appreciate it so very much. As always, I want to thank my law enforcement, military, veterans, first responders, and medical personnel that are out there, as well as those men and women, guys and gals that are out there driving long haul, driving trucking, and doing that insanity in this current time frame. You guys have my absolute and utmost respect, and I appreciate what you are doing. Keep doing it. As always, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. You have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I will see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.